When I was 18, I tried to start a window cleaning business and a handyman service business, and both of these businesses failed. Over 10 years later, I now run a profitable well-being company, and there are a few things I wish I knew when I was 18, and I'm gonna share those things with you. Welcome to Entrepreneur Club Global, and on this channel, we talk about all things business related, self-improvement related, improving your life and your business. And if that sounds like something of interest to you, consider subscribing and support the thing. So let's look at 4 things I wish I knew when I was 18. The first is don't be afraid of failure. Of course, this is much easier said than done, but I'm going to give you some examples. None of us like to fail. As we grow up, most of us are taught get good grades, do well in your exams, do well in school, but not many of us are taught about failure. I've failed at so many things in my life. I failed my first driving test. I failed my exams on my first year of college. I've had failed friendships, I've had failed relationships, I've had failed business ideas, I've had failed goals. There are so many things that I've failed in. My list of failures is endless, but all of these failures have allowed me to grow into the person that I am today. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of the success. Failure is part of the journey. All of my failures have allowed me to be successful in many of my achievements today. I wish someone consistently told me when I was younger that it's okay to fail, and failing helps to shape the person that you are. The only failure is to try no more. Keep learning, keep growing, and don't let failure deter you. Just remember, failure is part of the journey. The second thing I wish I knew when I was younger was to learn new skills. I didn't realize how important learning new skills are. When we're younger, we're taught to pass our exams, get qualifications, but in my experience, there was no real emphasis on learning new skills. Qualifications are fantastic for employment, and they're also fantastic for credibility. Qualifications show that you can follow a structure and see things through. But just because you have a qualification in something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have the relevant skills to do it. For example, how many business teachers in college do you think there are that have actually run a business? I know when I was at college, the business department, none of them had their own business or had even run a business. They knew the theory, but they didn't know the practical. They didn't have the skill of the practical element of running a business. And how many people pass their theory driving test? They understand the rules and laws and regulations of the road, but they can't seem to pass the practical side of their driving test. They haven't actually learned the skill of driving. Education and learning is keys to growth, and it's important that as you grow, you learn new skills. When I was younger, I wish that more people had told me to focus on the practicality of running my business rather than just the theory. I've been on a range of marketing courses and seminars for my business, but the majority of my learning has come from practicing learning these new skills, from actually doing it, from actually implementing these things within my business. I only started to learn these new skills once I started to put in action. So focus on learning new and relevant skills rather than just getting a qualification just for a tick box. But once again, qualifications are great for employment and credibility, but you need to ensure you're learning new skills as well. The third thing I wish I knew was to find similar people. Being an entrepreneur and being in business can be a lonely place. You have all these business ideas, all these entrepreneurial ideas, but your friends and your family just don't get it. And maybe even your parents are encouraging you to get a real job. Your friends think some of your ideas are crazy, and some of your friends or family are telling you that your business idea or your business won't work. They project their fears onto you. Let me tell you a quick story. The founders of Innocent Smoothies went to a festival to get feedback on their smoothies. They put a sign above their stall which read, "Should we give up our day jobs to make these smoothies?" And they asked the public to vote to put their empty bottles into the bin that said yes or the bin that said no. The smoothies were a success with only a few bottles going in the no bin. But rumor has it that those bottles in the no bin were from their friends and their family. They were scared that if they quit their jobs, that this business idea was going to fail. They projected their fears onto them, and Innocent Smoothies is now one of the biggest drinks brands in the UK. And sometimes it's the closest ones to us that restrict us from our ambitions and scare us and put us off from the things that we want to achieve. achieve. Not necessarily out of malice or hate or because they don't want you to do well. It's often because they project their fears onto you. So I say all of this to say, try and find similar people that are on the same mission as you, people that understand you, people that get you, other business people, other entrepreneurs, other people with goals, ambition, and a vision. Connect with them, brainstorm with them, surround yourself with creativity, surround yourself with the energy you need to make your business idea or your business thrive. This will help to propel you, help you to stay motivated, and help you to feel less lonely. And since I've been doing this, I've noticed a massive difference in my business. So do your best to surround yourself with those on a similar mission to you. And I wish I knew this when I was younger. The fourth thing that I wish I knew when I was 18 was to get a mentor. I've been fortunate enough to have supportive parents throughout my business journey, but I haven't always taken their advice. And that's because they're my parents. Who wants to listen to their parents? The older generation often have some really valuable input and advice when it comes to you, your business, and your business ideas. But when it comes from your parents, many of us resist taking that information on board. A mentor, on the other hand, isn't your parent. A mentor can help to guide you on your business journey, provide valuable insight, provide valuable tips, and give you wisdom from their experiences. You may aim to meet fortnightly or monthly or every few months, but a mentor can help to push you towards your goals and your achievements. I've been fortunate enough to have some great mentors throughout my business journey, and my business would not be where it is today without them. And on that note, if you want to know why having a mentor is so beneficial, you need to watch this video right here. Or if you want to know how to decide what business idea to start, watch this video here, or watch the video that YouTube suggests is best for you in this box here. And remember, support the ting here. Hit that subscribe button. Peace and love.